Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl again, Zini J, coming to you with another video. If you're new here and you're seeing my face for the first time, please hit the subscribe button. My name is Ezine Babajide Father Zini for short. I make videos from Alberta, Canada on faith, family, and our life experiences as new immigrants here in Canada. I also share tips that will make newcomers here in Canada settle down quickly and easily. All right, so from the description box, you already know the topic for today. If you're ready, come along. Hello everyone. Let's just hop in and start up with this video. I have here with me, you all know him, my
special guest of honor.
Yeah, so I want him to be here and just talk about this with me. So babe, I'll be bringing out the steps that I have lined up, and then I'll need you to elaborate on them. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into the video proper, I have these 3 acronyms, or would I call it 4, that I made up for this process. Is number 1, I call them the PPPP, right? So P for prayer, preparation, perseverance, and patience. So anyone goes, but the prayer is much more important than any other, because it will give you,
like, it's the first thing.
Yes, it's the first. Yeah, so you would have to pray about this journey and just be sure that God is in it with you, and then prepare, have patience, and persevere. Okay, so this is the first virtue, or the virtues you should bank before involving yourself in this journey or getting into this process. All right, so we have 4 steps to elaborate here. The first step is to go to the website for CIC.
Which website? Okay.
Like, just read up, guys. There's nothing that's compared to your personal research and your personal knowledge, right?
Yeah, but basically I think it's important to, you need to familiarize yourself with the process.
Yes.
And you don't need to read about everything. Like, if you want to come with express entry, just let your focus be on express entry.
Yes.
And under express entry, you can begin to read about provincial nomination. You can begin to read about new streams, everything that leads to your success in express entry, because there are a lot of information on CIC.
Yes.
And if you are not focused, you might easily get derailed. So just be focused. I think the website is cic.ca.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
I'll also put it down in there.
I think cic.gc.ca also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll drop all of the information that you need. I'll drop it in the description box. I also wanted to point out that there are many pathways to relocating to Canada, but I believe that the basic is just getting into the pool, which is the Federal Skilled Workers Program. So you can just divert or try to get in through other means, but the primary way to start up this process is just be in that pool, right? Get all your documents ready, set up your profile, and be in the pool. And when you're there, you can explore other options, right?
Yeah.
So the first step is read about this process. If you haven't heard about it, there are a lot of information out there in YouTube, on their website particularly. Go in there, read about it, and familiarize yourself on how the process works. So yeah, we'll get into the next step. The next step would be getting your documents ready. When I mean getting your documents ready, I mean your certificates, your international passport, your marriage certificate. If you're a woman and you haven't changed your name yet, get that fixed. And after that, we'll get into the process of evaluating your certificate. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Oh, okay. Getting your documents ready, like especially for for credential evaluation. the body we used was WES. WES is a Word Examination Services.
Yeah.
Now, the essence of the whole evaluation is because you didn't study in Canada and you didn't study in the US, so the government of Canada would want these bodies to evaluate your certificates. And what are the things they use? They use your transcript and your certificate. And if you're coming from Nigeria especially, I would advise, because of my experience, that you go ahead and find out about how transcript collection works in your school.
Yeah.
I had my own share of a very terrible experience, and I don't pray for my enemy to go through that. My transcript didn't come out for almost 4 months. My school kept telling stories. We couldn't find one of your courses. You didn't finish and all that. All those, you know the way things are over there. So if you finish from a Nigerian university, especially if your school is not a private school, please find out on time and start the process as soon as possible. Yeah. And then your transcript will be sent directly from your school to WES or ICAS, and then you would have to send your certificate. I learned recently that they do online transfer of certificates. So when we did ours, it was through VHL, and now you can do it online. So I think that's a plus for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, those are the major documents you need. But then, like she said, your passport is key. Your international passport is key.
Yeah.
There is none of this step you can do without your international passport.
Yes.
You can't write your English test without your international passport. You can't do your certificate evaluation without your international passport. So I think that's the first major document you need to get. Yeah. And I'm talking about ladies that are married. Now, in your passport, you need to be very careful that especially for people that had passports before they got married, please get all those name change and everything done before you renew your passport.
Yes, very,
so
very
that you
important.
can curtail on time wasted.
Yeah. So when we're saying you should get your documents ready, this is one of the things we mean. So all the information you have on your passport has to tally on what you have on your marriage certificate. Just every of those things should be in place.
Yeah.
And so if you get ready on that stage, we're ready to get into the third step.
Yeah, which is writing your English test.
Yes.
Yeah. About the English testing, for us, it was the major spinner we had. Yeah. Because our age was really at the upside. We are not too old, but we are not that young.
Yes.
And then we didn't have master's degree, both of us. So the only aspect we could come up with more marks was the English test. And then we had to give it everything we had.
Yeah.
So, like we said in our previous videos, I think we wrote like 3 times, even though the third one was never considered. We didn't have need for it, but that's just to tell you how committed and how persevered we were. So talking about the English test, you need to register for it. I think they can do with British Council or IDP.
Yes.
So we had good experiences.
Yes.
But I would tell you,
he will always say that.
I love British Council. I believe they are more organized, and I trust their results.
Okay.
Yeah. So other people have different opinions.
He has his reasons, because he did well when he wrote with the British Council. You did well with the IDP, but you did better.
But I didn't trust them.
Yeah, you did better with British Council.
Too unorganized.
Yes, but it all depends on personal preference. Yeah. So whatever goes well for you, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. And on the second stage, I forgot to add that it's not just WES that is the evaluating body we have.
I mentioned it. Those that I didn't elaborate on it.
Yeah, there are other bodies.
We have WES, we have ICAS. And the good thing about ICAS is the fact that, like, if you studied law, you have an LLB.
Yes.
You can get double certificate. How do I put it now? You will be evaluated with double certificates because you went to a law school, right? So if you had gone to a law school, you won't just be considered as having a degree. Your law school certificate will also be considered as a degree, which is a plus.
Yes, which will add more points.
You don't have such such thing in West.
Yes.
West sees your certificate as one. And for those that studied medicine and pharmacy, I think they have a special body that evaluate their results. So I think all those information would be in the...
Yes, everything will be right there in the website. So we've gone through 3 steps
already. And I think
already.
you would also do well to put it on the video.
Yes, so guys, I'm going to put the steps on the description box.
Yeah, I mean, the essence of this video is to, you know, kind of make it easy for you, make you see the possibility of the process, right? We want to make it simple as much as possible.
Yes.
I mean, we got a lot of help preparing for our own experience, and we had committed ourselves to also giving back to the society. So we want to make it easy. It's as easy as we are saying.
It's as easy as it is.
If you can just follow the steps that you need to follow.
Yeah. So we've exhausted like 3 steps now, and we are at the 4th step. So after the evaluation and IELTS,
we call it IS in our house. IS. Because we had written it, we had prepared too much that you don't want to waste time calling it IELTS.
My God!
Just call it IS.
Okay, so what's the final step here? Setting up your profile. So it's the final step.
The final step, once you get your English test results and then your West evaluation certificate gets back to you, the final step will now be to create a profile on an express entry profile. That also, I believe you can do on your own. What you just need to do is to go to cic.gc.ca. If you get there, just go through, you will see a place you don't have an account, create an account, and then you can.
So most of these steps and most of these processes are time or are self-explanatory. I know there are a lot of companies out there, you know, reaching out to people to help them, and a lot of scammers too.
We were going to, when we started in 2016, we were going to engage a company, I think Cambridge, and then as at then they were asking for $2,500 or so.
That's a lot of money.
We were almost going to pay. And then along the way, my friend in Ontario came along. He was ready to help us through a company. That was going to cost us some money too. But eventually, after the whole disappointment, you know, it's looking like it's not going to work, we had to do it ourselves.
We did it ourselves, guys. So
it's just to settle down. I can promise you that if we can do it, you can do it.
Yes,
I don't like to surf the internet. I'm not that kind of media person, you know. But in this case, we sat down, you know, watched videos, got all the help we could get from YouTube, and then we went straight to the site and we were able to do it. We created our profile. When we needed to update it, we updated it, and then we kept getting mails from them, and here we are.
Well, I've also heard of people saying that there are people reaching out and telling them that they'll be able to help them get into Canada without an English test.
A friend of mine called me last week, and he was saying that a company called from Canada that they were going to give him permanent residence. First of all, there is no individual that can give anyone anything permanent resident.
Yes, guys.
The best, I mean, if it was a case of we would get you a job, that I could even consider. The moment I heard we give you permanent residence.
Even the job.
I need one. No, the job, you still have a couple of people coming in with job visa and all that. I mean, work permit and all that.
But you also have
to
be careful.
But the permanent resident thing is impossible. Nobody can give you that. You have to go through the government, not even a province. Like, we came in through a provincial nomination, but then we had to, first of all, have an account in the express entry pool.
The first process is to get into the pool. That's the basic requirement from you. Get into that pool, and then you can explore other options. We have the provincial nomination, we have the job offer. We'll be talking about them in different videos, right? But I feel like the first primary step is to get all your documents ready, take your exams, evaluate your results, create your profile, and get into that pool. And then from there you can explore other options, right? So yeah, I think we have come to the end of these steps. Do you have any other thing to say to my people?
Yeah, I would say that like in our own case, the first time we created an account, our score was 401, and then that was sometime in June, and then my birthday came along in September. We lost 5 marks, and that took us back to 396. What did we do? We went back to write another test. So I said that to say this: if you are in the pool and there are other means or any means, whatever you can explore to improve your mark, please always do that.
Just explore.
Don't just get to the pool and relax and keep waiting. It's okay to wait. We waited, but then we were still working on improving our marks. For example, you are in the pool, probably you're already in a master's program. Just make sure you finish that master's program, get your certificates. In case they haven't called you before you finish, you can always send your certificate to West, and then how do I put it now? West will evaluate you, and then you can modify your account in the pool. You want to take another English test, please give it a shot.
Give it a shot, guys.
It's always good to always improve on your marks. Like we have a couple of friends that have gone to take French. They are in French school.
Yes.
Because recently the government came up with these additional marks for whoever has 5 CLB5 in French. Yeah, as a second language. So that's another point to consider. I mean, apart from the fact that you want to use it for immigration, it's always an advantage
when you come here eventually.
That you have like two languages. It's always good. Apart from, I mean, just for the sake of knowledge.
Yeah, most companies will pick you over
and here,
someone that just speaks one language.
It's a big advantage for you coming here. So that's another thing you can consider. Even a diploma certificate will do a magic for you.
Yes.
Just, always try and improve on yourself. Improve on yourself. And while you are in the pool, get your POF ready.
Yes, guys.
Because that's another point. A lot of people never expected they were going to be invited as soon as they were.
Yes.
So, I mean, you try as much as possible. I know things may not be that easy for you, but, try and start an account, like have an account, like an investment account that you could use for that purpose. Most of the things we are saying is from our own experience.
Yes. So, and before we come to the end of the video, we also want to just put out a disclaimer out there that we're not immigration consultants.
We are not yet.
We're not yet. We're not. We're not certified for this. We're just sharing our experiences.
Just want to help
and just want to use what we have experienced to tell you all and be a blessing to you all. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video, guys.
I don't actually feel like going. But we have to go.
We have to go. We decided to.
Hot weather.
It's a hot weather, but good for us, guys.
It's beautiful.
We love the weather today. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's bright. You guys, everyone is just walking around. Look at the background. We have people fishing in there, fishing and out there.
That's our neighborhood lake.
Yes, so this is our neighborhood lake.
Canada is a beautiful country,
guys. If you're thinking of coming here, just keep pushing. I know now things have really slowed down because of COVID, but this is the time for preparation, right? This is the time for preparation and being patient. And when it's time, it will be time. All right? Thank you, guys. Looking forward to seeing you all in our next video. Bye.
We love you.
We love you.